Our clients are people who are investing in and optimising commercial real estate. With clients and architects and everybody involved in the construction business, everybody knows which way the wind is blowing. EU legislation is clear. We know what's going to happen. We have to make a plan. We have to have a strategy. The three things traditionally that MCA clients were looking for were aesthetics, functionality and economic viability. They're still there and always will be. The only, I suppose, difference now is that underpinning all three is sustainable design. I think in its basic terms, we can think of sustainable design in two phases. So like phase one, which is what I probably grew up with as a student and worked for years in offices, was delivering low energy buildings. Over the years, that became part of like a client's requirements and eventually market expectations. All these things caught up, like legislation caught up. So we're now at a second phase, I suppose, where we're going beyond just the operational energy of a building. EU legislation, like the EPBD, it's mandating life cycle assessment. With life cycle assessment, there's nowhere to hide, and that opens up embodied carbon. So embodied carbon is essentially, the upfront carbon that's used up until and constructing the building. So that is a whole new world, I suppose, that we have to get on top of and lead. My largest projects that I've been involved with is the Salesforce project. So the Salesforce Tower project, which is beside the central bank. It's a brownfield site. It's an urban block, essentially. At the time, it was the largest full tenancy in Ireland. It's 425,000 square feet. So that's been split up into 5 phases, and we are now just finishing off phase 4. It's a very, very complex fit out. It's got new build offices. As part of what was existing on the block, there's an existing historic building. So this protected structure had to be integrated into the urban block. The fit out had to respond to all that. So it was a very, very complex project. Clients have new needs. They have different needs now. They have portfolios of assets that they're looking at. They're conscious of every piece of carbon emissions that's involved in their new projects. It's just this consciousness of how much carbon I'm bringing in, how much additional carbon. That's the client's challenge at the moment, and that is something that MCA have a huge amount of expertise, experience and leadership in.